Hello folks, I'm back and I'm going to try to kick out a few more reviews. It's early here on Friday the 16th of June. Somebody's birthday is today or in the next couple days. I'll have to try to remember who it is. Anyway, my central air is out, so I'm up early. I'm going to try to do this before it gets hot. I have to turn all my fans on so I can survive. Still trying to get through the stuff that was sent to me recently to be reviewed, but thankfully stuff keeps coming. People keep sending me music. Thank you so much. But let's just jump into some of the stuff I've gotten already. Okay, so I'm slowly getting to the music that through the music that Andrea from Italy sent me. He sent me this album by Manuel Volpe and Rhabdomantic Orchestra. Albore. This is completely new to me. This is incredibly wonderful. Okay, people, here's one for you. An artist that Andrea and I know we like in common is David Sylvian. Now, this is not David Sylvian or really David Sylvian-like, but that sort of feel comes to mind. It's a mixture of I hear African, reggae, and ambient. It's a very interesting blend. The guy sings in a kind of a slight whisper, so that makes me think of Sweet Billy Pilgrim. The music is sumptuous, you know, and mostly slowly moving with subtle African rhythms at times, subtle reggae at times. I haven't checked out the words. Again, I tell you folks right now, not right now, but just in general, the words just, it's a sound to me. This is real good. Now, the other thing is, if you can't understand how I pronounce the name, it will be written in the description panel below the video. The other thing, folks, is that I can't safely do needle drops because I don't know that if my video will be silenced. But virtually everything can be found to listen to online, especially here on YouTube. Just look it up. I'd had a watcher say he wished that I could needle drop the stuff I'm talking about. I do too. That's one. Going back to the Shamani music out of Germany. Sent me records, and here's another one they sent me. EP by Bigga Bush, the Melody and Electronics EP. This is listed on Discogs as dubstep. After listening to this, even though I have heard dubstep before, I really am not sure why we have to have all these little subgenres, except that's just the way the human mind works. If dubstep helps you know whether or not you're interested in this, then I've said the word. It's good. I like electronic music. And I've played this several times, and it doesn't blow me away, but it's good. Now, on the other hand, another one that I got from Shamani Music, I like better. I mean, I actually like this. This is BELP, B-E-L-P, Elephants. This is a mini LP. This is more like there's glitch electronics, then there's harmony electronics going on here, and then there's this stuff going on where they superimpose two different rhythms unrelated to each other that work against each other, that makes new patterns of sound. It can be a little disconcerting at first because the natural thing the body wants to do is to find the rhythm to relax into or to settle into, like a heartbeat. And a couple of these tracks, it's like you have to decide which way am I going, which I think is cool. So Shamani Music with BELP. I like this. This gets a hearty thumbs up. So now, besides people sending me music to review, I just got another gift from, and a lovely letter from a, I won't try to find it, from a Bob, I think Bob Burnside. He mentioned that I had turned him on to the band Three Trapped Tigers through my radio show, apparently. I didn't have the record. I found that stuff online, you know, and through the radio station was able to get the files to play on the air. I don't own, well, now I do, thanks to Bob. He sent me a limited edition etched copy of their Silent Earthling album. Wow. I mean, I love this band. It's kind of like prog math rock. I don't know. It's three guys making a hell of a sound. The drummer is great. I love drumming. And there's the etching. You know, percussion is the driver. It's like the engine. It's like the heart of the music. And I just can't help but notice the drums strongly. And when they're weak, or when it's like I don't understand what's going on with the rhythm, it really affects my listening experience. On Three Trapped Tigers, the drumming is killer, really excellent. So thank you, Bob, so much for this. I do really appreciate this. Also, brother Rodger Coleman, who's in the VC and makes videos. I haven't watched any videos by Rodger in a while. I watched one from James Buttery because I was prompted to do it because Rodger sent me his latest release. Rodger Coleman and Sam Byrd. Who doesn't fade? I can review this now, Rodger. Okay, I'm happy to say. This is another vinyl community collaboration. The photography is by Jeff McLennan, Glowing 00 Cabbage, BC member up in Canada. That's his beautiful photography. The layout of the CD was done by James Buttery, who's in the BC and lives in Australia. Nice one, Rodger, to do that. I'm happy to say that this, although it's probably not as well used as the photography here, on the back of my Murphy CD, that's Jeff McLennan's photo of Rust. So kudos, Rodger, for continuing the BC connection. I can tell you very honestly that I like this. These are two long improvised tracks. I'm going to be real honest because that's what you want. Number two, the second one, What Remains, is the cake here. The first one, Who Doesn't Fade, it's 40 minutes and it takes a while to get going. It really does. I'll be real honest because, Rodger, I feel like you're a friend even though we've not met and you want to know what I really think. So the first title track starts off and there's several elements going on. It sounds like you've got some looping electronics. I hear the flipper, the guitar with the gizmo or whatever, the thing that comes in, Sam's drumming. But it just kind of percolates along for a while. I found myself skipping forward. It finally gets going. It does take a while for the first track to get going. But once it gets going, it's a joyous melange of this. It's like these parts of things that he's started that start to work together. I love sound. It's a sound work. Sam's drumming, again, I'm really into drums, and so Sam's drumming is just, it's all right. Okay, I'm being honest. It's just all right. However, on the second track, What Remains, that one gets established much sooner and goes higher as far as, they're both improvisations, I understand. Let me see if that's what you said here. Yes, free improvisations recorded live. Okay, so that's why it's like these guys start a sound environment, and What remains of the two is real good, okay? I think you want that honest feedback. People who like stuff in the tradition of Faust will dig this. I have Rodger's other recordings. He's a pianist as well as a guitarist and sound explorer. This one is focused on sound exploration, and this is a success. I see that you've gotten a review. I didn't read the review, but I do hope that people discover this. I can heartily recommend it already. Glad to say that. Glad to say that. I've got more public eyesore stuff to do, and that stuff is thick. And I need to be in the mood, you know, actually. I've got this one I've started to listen to, so I'll speak about it, okay? I could probably say more. So let me go ahead and Brian Day, the guy who runs Public Eyesore, has this CD out called, I don't know if, I'm not sure if the band is called the Daymare or if they're called Bad Jazz. But it's two of the people here are using invented instruments, and the other person piano, electronics, and toys. So although it sounds nothing like this, there's a similarity in approach in that this is a sound environment that was created by these here. Makes me think of David Tudor with this rainforest, or that comes to mind, but the whole idea of exhibitions in art galleries where you're submerged into an environment where sound and vision is involved. That's how this strikes me. It's an environment to enter into and not just listen to, but kind of interact with and see what these, because you don't know what you're hearing. You know, some of these sounds are like, well, what is it? You know, what I like about that is it stimulates my imagination. So I'm able to review this. That's what you need to know. These guys are very interesting people, dedicated to their craft, making instruments to create sounds and sound worlds that weren't possible with conventional instruments. So check those out, people. Okay. Oh, also, Bob sent me 2 records, and so the second one I have already, so I will find a way to pass this on. This is a great album. Michael Shreve with Steve Roach. When it came out, it was listed as New Age. David Torn and Jonas Hellborg are also on this. The Leaving Time. Michael Shreve was the original drummer for the band Santana. And this is has that 80s production sound, which I think really can turn some people off. I don't mind. Bob shared that a friend of his worked on this album. I really like this, and it's in my collection. I have 2 of Michael Shreve's albums from this period of his work. I recommend this. Matter of fact, actually, let me just do it like this. Carm, do you have this? If not, I'll send it to you. Okay, let me know. It's nice that that Memphis Vinyl Jim, you and the missus are back to commenting. I like hearing from you. I sampled a couple of videos. I don't watch like I used to. I keep saying this, but I want to just say that the vinyl community and all who claim it and embrace it, it's a wonderful thing. Do your thing. I'm not interested in watching like I was at first, and I just need to stay honest with this stuff, okay? Because when I first found out about the people doing music videos like this, my response was, I want to do that. It's not so much that I want to watch you, it's that I want to do it, so that's what I'm doing. It's not that I'm disconnecting or ever disconnected. I'm just saying this is what I want to do. I want to share. I want to share with you, okay? So And I do stay busy, and when I'm not busy, I'm pursuing other interests. I'm looking at the information about the deep state government, the shadow government, how a lot of what people have tried to blow up as conspiracy theory about the destruction of the planet and governments, how it's really all true, and there's all this information about it. You have to sift through it to find out what's true, but I'm interested in that, and so I've been educating myself about that for quite a while now, as well as space exploration, what's going on with all this interesting stuff. So that's the stuff that I'm watching online. And another reason why I'm not watching these videos too much is because, honestly, because I can't buy, it's you know, it gets to me. I see all these records, I want them all, and that's no fun. Okay, so keep doing your thing, folks. Stay connected if you like. Have a great weekend.